What's going on, guys? It's Red Bull Tanker, and welcome to Operation Killer for Korea 625 War. I decided I am going to play both sides. I am going to show what happens for both sides. So this will be turn one for the North Koreans and the Chinese. And let's begin. All right, so North Korea had 28 IPC. Oh, excuse me. They are buying an infantry, two mechanized infantry, a supply truck with 3 supply, and a medium tank. And with 10, the Chinese are building a fighter. Combat. All right, so for combat, the North Koreans are going to try and bomb the factory in Seoul, while the armies here in Chorwon and Yanggu launch their assaults against the South Korean forces defending there. Now, through the distribution, I am just going to keep the supply tokens the same. So four tokens are being dedicated to the 38th parallel west attack, which is here on the bottom, and then 4 to the 30, and then 4 will be dedicated to the 38 east attack, which is on top. The South Korean defenders in 38 West are right here at the top, and the 38th East right there. All right, so first, I think we'll go over we'll do the strategic bombing raid first since it's right there. So, the AAA will fire. I have to get, yep, I need a D12. Or, well, no, that's an attacker. I want a defender. So we need a D12. And just like what I was doing with Red Storm Rising, I am going to roll this dice twice. The South Koreans have elected not to scramble their fighter to defend. So let's see here. AAA against all 3 aircraft, add a 2 or less. All right, that's the first fighter. Second fighter. Third fighter, and now the bomber. All right, everything made it. All right, so now, because there's no fighter defense, 1 die for damage. Whoa, that's a big dice. Whatever. Oops. Roll again. All right, that's 6 damage to the Seoul factory. Oh, wait. No, what am I doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So that'll be 6 damage to the Seoul factory. I might actually scale those down just a hair. And that is 6 damage to the Seoul factory. All right. Now, going over to the main combat. All right, we'll start up here. So we'll start with 38 West, where, let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, oh, there's artillery first. So, in the battle here, the North Koreans will have 2 artillery that shoot first, and then they'll have a Katyusha, and then the defending artillery will get a shot. So we have two artillery rolling at 4, misses, and then the Katyusha at 6. That is a hit. And then the South Korean at 4. Miss. Okay, so 1 South Korean is already out. I'll just put the dead up here. Oh, no, I'll put the dead right here. Okay, all right, so the first round. Oh, which reminds me. 1, 2, 4. Oh, wait. So hold on. 1, 2, 5. And that's 3. Oh, shoot. 4, 5. You get busted down to a green. Okay, so they'll have 3 infantry shooting at 3. That's 1 hit. Oh, okay. 1 hit. And then next, they have the mech and 5 infantry at 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So get a 6 dice. All right, we're looking for 4 or less. So what do we got here? 2 more hits. And then we have 2 light tanks at 5. That's another hit. And we have a tank destroyer at 6. Miss. And then 3 medium at 7. That's 2 more hits. That should be all of them. Okay, then the South Koreans again have 3 infantry and an artillery defending. At 4, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, they scored 3 hits. And that, all right, so that's the end of combat. So what have we got here? All right, so the North got 6 hits on the first. So let's see here. That's now going to be 3, 4, 5. So they took out the supply truck. So that's that, and then the North lost 3 infantry. Yep. Okay, so that is the first battle. The North won the first battle for 38 West, and now we will go up to 38 East, which, 1 second, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So I got to bring 4 of these infantry over. 1, 2, or no, wait, what did they attack at? Oh, they attack at 2. So hold on a second. So these guys, oh. Shoot, I screwed that up. Well, I would still say the South lost this fight. So 1 second here. So they attack at 2. Shoot, that was my mistake, guys. I apologize. Okay, so they need 4, 2, 3, 4. So that will become a green. Okay, better. All right, so the battle for the East, we have 4 infantry at 2. Miss. 4 infantry at 3. Miss. I did it again. I forgot about the 2 artillery that get to shoot first. All right, the 2 artillery got 1 hit. Just pull them off right away. All right, then the mech at 4. Miss. Got a light tank at 5. Miss. The tank destroyer at 6. Miss. And then the 3 mediums at 7. Two hits. Okay, then the South Koreans, they have 4 at 4. They got 1 hit. Okay, so first round of combat. Yeah. I think I screwed up this whole first round of combat for everything, so I'll have to do better next time. All right, so 2 for the South Koreans. That leaves them with 1. Or no. And then the South Koreans got 1 hit on these guys, so there will be a second round. Honestly, I'm going to try and retreat all of the South Korean forces. So now we go down to that. We'll go down to the retreat rolls. So we need a D6 over here. Okay, so the South Korean infantry, 3. So I assume that's destroyed. The South Korean artillery, 6 escapes, and the supply truck with the supply, 6 escapes. Okay, so not all right. So the South Koreans got away, and the parallel east has now fallen. So now non-combats. Okay, first I'm going to bring this supply truck to meet up with the armies coming down. So in all these battles, so this was a token used, this was a token used. Oh crap. Okay. So this token got captured. Let's put that there. That token got captured. This token and these guys retreated. So we'll bring stuff down here. This infantry will move. This artillery will move. These 2 infantry will remain. And that. Oh, and then we move our aircraft back to Pyongyang. And then I think then it's just deploying the forces. So medium armor, these 2 gentlemen, the infantry, and the 2 mechs. And then at the end of the turn, we'll just put this there since technically we're not playing the old rules where it's by territory. So now we can just say that the North has conquered 38th West. It's worth nothing. At the end of the North Korean first turn, they collect 28. Over to China. Again, they bought a fighter. They have 18 infantry hiding up in here somewhere. I don't see any. Well, I think what I'll do, I'll start an army card in Anshan. Give me the 38th Army. We're just going to move. Come on. Just going to move all of the main armed forces units onto here, and we are also going to transfer all of the armed forces units from here. Onto this card as well. We'll transfer all the supply over. We'll leave these two here for now. We'll see how things kind of develop there. And so then North China will deploy its one fighter. So China will now have 4 fighters there. And then, 38th East is captured. And then, okay. Well, that's going to be it for the communists, and we will see you guys next time. Oh, what am I doing? I did this out of turn. What am I doing? Oh, shoot. I apologize, guys. I threw China in early. China's not supposed to go till after South Korea. I screwed it up. All right, that's okay. That for the first part, that'll be all right. And then China will collect 10, and then I'll try and remember that better for next time. Or maybe I'll just keep it this way until then. When China enters the war, then I'll do a separate video for go China, South Korea, or North Korea, South Korea, China, the UN forces. I'll think that over. But so that's going to be it for the communists, and we will see you guys next time for Turn 1 Allies. So until then, guys, as always, take care.